I shaved my chest, bro. Horrible idea. If you're ever gonna shave your chest, don't do it on a bulk, do it on a cut. I remember back when I was a little goblin gamer playing 16 hours of video games per day, and I would join my friends' PS4 parties. You know, the PS4 parties you can join. It's basically like you join it and you can speak with them while you're playing the game. I joined these parties for a stupid amount of hours. Like, people would go to sleep and wake up and I'd still be on the game. But I'd join these parties and very interesting things would happen. You see, whenever I was playing a game that I wasn't really good at, usually it would be sports games like NBA 2K, or a game that was totally new that I didn't like, but my friends were like, yo, you know, it's a great game. Either a new game or sports game. I wasn't really the best at those. It took me a while to learn, but once I learned it, you know. Whenever I'd play those games, something very interesting would happen. I would always literally be fucking like talked over so disrespectfully, and it's not even like they're not trying to. It would be those stupid jokes of like, yo, Ali, who? And what be like, what do you mean who? Who asked? It's just like that stupid fucking shit, right? Total disrespect. Nobody would, like, everyone would talk over me. It wasn't even that I had a low voice or anything. Like, my mic was deep in the depths of my throat. People would just talk over me, interrupt me. Total disrespect. But when I'd move on to a game like Overwatch or like a shooter game, the first person shooters like Fortnite or Minecraft, these first person like big games that everyone knows and likes, I'd move on to these games and there would be a total shift in attitude, which was extremely interesting. Suddenly I could be the guy like coordinating and strategizing what the team is gonna do in like the 6-stack Overwatch competitive, so that I decide what the team does. Everyone shuts the fuck up and they listen to me. If I say this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen. Like, they let me strategize. I was the leader and nobody ever talked over me. Nobody talked over me. Everyone listened. Okay, fine. And they would like come to me and ask, Yo, Ali, what do we do? We're getting fucked. What do you do? They would come to me and ask for help. And this is when I spoke like a leader. This is when I spoke like a leader, not like a little bitch. Why? Why do you think that is? And the answer to that is because I was important. I was important. Think about the other game. Oh, 2K, NBA 2K. How the fuck was I important? I was a little goblin little minion who was no danger, no threat, and I was shit at the game. But Overwatch, competitive, where everyone cared about their ranking and they wanted to level up and everything. They needed me. I was very important because without my strategization, I was the best in the team. I was the best in school at the game. And they needed me. Of course they needed me. They needed my strategy, they needed like my skill. I'll destroy everyone in 1v1s in Call of Duty and all of these like games. I was the best, so of course they needed me. They needed my skill, they needed my lessons, so they shut the fuck up and they listened to me. I was important. Now if you want to speak like a leader, if you want to be respected, if you want to be looked up to, you need to be important. Now to be important, you must hydrate. The fuck? Let's try. It's just the bottle looks like it's leaking. Oh shit, it is leaking. Now, from what I've learned in these video games, I actually transferred over some of these skills. The skills, don't play fucking video games. The skills of speaking to like be important. I understood, okay, why this happened in the video game, and I transferred it over to my life. And here are some tips that you can use so you can actually speak like a fucking man for once and have people listen. The first, and it's super important, man, for fuck's sake, I swear it's like nobody these days is able to hold eye contact. Whether it be with a guy you're speaking to or with a girl. With a guy, I don't understand, man. Like, what the fuck is he gonna do? Stop being a little bitch. He's gonna respect you so much more if you're able to hold eye contact. Especially when you're speaking. Some people are able to like look into the guy's eyes while he's speaking. But when it's their turn to speak, they're just like, yeah, so I went to this place the other day and this happened. Now, I'm obviously not saying to fucking zone into his eyes like you're Superman lasering with laser eyes. I'm not saying do that, but fuck's sake, man, stop like scratching your head and looking around and like fingering yourself and just looking here and looking there. Look at the guy's eyes when you're speaking, just like I'm doing to you right now. You don't need to fucking, you get me, right? But don't be like, yeah, man, it was like I had a great day, and look into his eyes for fuck's sake. Where has the times gone where you'd shake a man's hand and with a firm handshake look into his eyes? People do like nowadays the little dap up thing where like they go, what the fuck are you doing, man? Just shake the guy's hand, look into his eyes when you're speaking. Eye contact is super important. I don't understand why you wouldn't be able to hold eye contact with a guy. The girl is a different story. With the girl it's a different story, bro. But fuck's sake, like if you want to be a leader, if you want to have the attention in a conversation, look into the people's eyes that you speak to. If you see like preachers who stand on stage, they look at the audience's eyes. They don't look into the depths. They look at like people in their eyes one by one. Fuck me, man. All you have is just one guy to look at. Stop like, I'm scared. Is he gonna think like I'm trying to like beat him? Make eye contact, okay? With women too, stop being a little bitch for fuck's sake. I understand, bro, but like you gotta grab your balls for once and stop being a little bitch. So work on your eye contact. With all my videos, I want you to like, I know this isn't real and everything, like I'm not in front of you, right? But try and do some practice. For the rest of this video, I want you to look into my eyes, okay? Look into my eyes and don't try and look away, okay? Don't be weird about it, but like do it as this some kind of target practice. Now the next thing is I want you to have a loud voice, but not like yell or anything. Don't yell, don't scream, don't have like a loud ass voice. The point, don't have like a loud voice at the point where it's like yelling. The point I'm making is you don't want to have like a timid voice, you know, just like twiddling your little thumbs together. Yeah, man, I wanted to go to like the grocery store today. I went grocery shopping and they had these really nice eggs. The eggs were on offer for like buy one, get one free. Fuck's wrong with you, bro? Fuck's wrong with you? Where's your testosterone? Raise that shit and start speaking loudly the same way I'm speaking to you. I don't know if the microphone can catch it, but I'm not speaking in any timid way whatsoever. I'm speaking with a booming voice. I'm speaking with like vigor, with energy. I'm not being a little bitch about it. So try and emulate this when you speak. Don't be timid. Don't be... Bro, when I was in school and like someone would be answering like a teacher's question, the teacher would be like, okay guys, what is 8 times 3? Who can answer me? Okay. Muhammad, because I was in an Arab school, right? I need the answer, and I would just be like, 24. And the teacher would be like, what? 24? And this, bro, the teacher, it was so fucking embarrassing and cringe. The teacher would come from all the way, the front of the class, till the back of the class, because he couldn't hear the guy. He couldn't hear the guy. So embarrassing, man. He'd have to walk and be like, fuck's wrong with you, bro? Have a loud voice, for fuck's sake. The next thing I want you to do is try and reduce your and ums, like these filler words when you're speaking. Try and reduce them, okay? Don't be like, yeah, so I went there and this happened, and then after this happened, she saw me and try and reduce those filler words. It just makes you look like it makes you feel like you have no fluidity. You're not sure of what you're talking about. You're not sure of your speech. You're not firm in your speech. I do them myself sometimes. I have like these filler words that are like, but I'm much less than the normal, like the average person. See, I just said like, I'm much less than the average person. These filler words are much less for me than the average person. It's why one of the big reasons I can hold your attention so much. It's because I don't have these, fuck you, bro. This is a bit bro sciencey, but it's not even bro sciencey. And it's to be big. This is the 4th little tip. It is to be big. And by big, I mean like muscular. Having a thick neck, having big traps. It's just automatically gonna get you respected. Especially when you're like giving a speech or speaking to someone. And like you're looking into someone's eyes and they see like that thick neck you've been building because you've been doing neck curls like a good boy. Like I've been telling you to. You're doing your neck curls, you're building your traps, doing your rack pulls like I've been telling you to. You're doing all that shit and now you look thick, you look beefy, you look muscular, you look manly, you look aesthetic, and you're growing a beard if you can. These are the things that do matter, man. Try and see like a little skinny twiglet and a big beefy guy. You're gonna pay attention to the big beefy guy, aren't you? And I don't mean like be 7'9" or something, like anything. But have some mass to you, add some weight to you. Don't be fat, add some weight, like as a dense muscle. So be big. There's a lot of deep psychology in the way you speak and the way you talk to people. Part of the reason you watch my videos, bro. I can fucking like psychologically hack your mind into listening and watching me simply because of the way I speak. Simply because of the way I speak. Very important for you to speak properly, brother. So keep that in mind. If you want to be able to speak like a leader, lead your own audience, your own empire, make a fuckload of money through it, click the first link in the description, brother. Other than that, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, do that, bitch. Suck my balls. Yeah, man. Take care.